we have today, and how does this kind of add him to the considerations as to who he's stepping into the rotation?
He threw the ball extremely well. Filled up the strike zone. I thought his changeup today was on play. The slider was good. Getting into good counts. I thought Austin did a fantastic job with him of how to use his pitch mix the right way. Yeah, I mean, it's exactly what we need. Fergie got out of not stressful, but burger fly ball that Alvin makes a great play. Could have been a good ball. But then Ryan comes in, does what he did, and then Yarbs finished it out well. Yeah, I think that with the extra player that we have for the doubleheader, the off day is coming, and then we're approaching 13 in a row. So how we navigate that as a pitching staff still is up for debate. Certainly, the way he threw the baseball speaks to him getting another opportunity or opportunities, and I just don't know right now how that's going to look for the next couple of weeks.
How different is this version of Ryan than the one you guys saw last year in the first game one?
Completely different. I think that last year, earlier on, I think that there was some good fortune, but there just wasn't quality of strike throwing. The changeup was a ball out of hand a lot for me onside. Heard from reports that in his rehab outings they were much better, and that's what we saw today. And you could see by the swings that they weren't seeing them. So completely a lot better.
Who on this roster do you trust to get a bunt down more than Austin Barnes?
No one. And I think that I give Austin a lot of credit because the last few weeks he's becoming he's being a complete baseball player. He really is. And sometimes when you're struggling, you want to swing your way out of it, but for him to be able to step back and play for the good of the team, his teammates, and to win a baseball game, I trust him more than anyone in that spot, and he's come through more times than not. So it was a big play. Got a chance to tie the game and then break it open a little bit with Mookie. So he's, on both sides of the baseball, he's really playing good ball.
Can a week like this erase a miserable season in his mind?
I hope so. Certainly forgettable the first 2/3 of the season. But if he can finish off the right way and help us win baseball game, I hope that he feels that he's carrying his weight now, which he really is.
Is there any hesitation to go right back to the bunt after he fouled off that first one?
There was. I just think that not to take anything away from Josh Bell, but he's really a plus bat, and I wanted to make him make a play, and I also trust Austin. So.
What about the eighth and the way you guys, scored the runs on obviously the same with the Alvin block, just kind of overall after, not being able to do much against Perez?
No, we did absolutely nothing versus Perez. CT with the double, but we couldn't figure him out. He's got good stuff. Yeah, just kind of getting to the pen, and we saw Robinson last night. But yeah, the James walk, that was a close pitch, and for him, a young player, to take that 3-2 pitch, to get on base, and then Kike, it's just been he's been a spark plug for us. And so to create that first to third situation, then it just opened up the inning. But yeah, these guys, they don't quit, and credit to those guys.
When you see the stuff in how Perez was throwing, does it surprise you he's only 20 years old?
Yeah, I had to check the bio to make sure he was 20 years old. I couldn't believe it. He's Alcantara light, and I know that he's got a good person to follow, and he's got a bright future. He's special.
You almost exhaled and get him out of the game?
I did. I did exhale.
Have you had teams in the past where it's 7th, 8th, 9th inning where you're like, I'm not so sure, but this team is just that much different, where you know that they have the ability to come back like that?
I think this team has just the ability to control strike zone, and the moment doesn't get too big, the inning. And even CT almost just missed a home run in that 8th inning. So you just know that when the game gets kind of more intense, higher leverage. Our guys are still going to be able to manage their emotions, and I think that's what speaks to the success that we have lately.